Alright guys, we have a hopefully not too long, little educational video, like maybe tips and tricks for you guys. First of all, I want to say big thanks to the customer for letting me review his pistol. So what happened is people will send in guns to me. I do like private videos for them and I update them. We work together, figure out what they want and what they have they can work with. Now this is a theme that I've been getting a lot lately. And I totally understand. I feel bad. I wish, obviously I can't save everybody. Alright, I wish these guys were, but it's hard to reach out, and I don't think everyone understands that I do work on guns. But I wish I could prevent these guys from doing it. This is the Gunsler Bro John Wick gun. This is from the new movie, what is it, John Wick 3. Just recently saw it. It's completely badass. I don't know how to. It's so cool holding it in person and that kind of stuff. And then he's got the lower here. Okay. Now he doesn't have time. He's got a family. He's busy, and you get a very cool kit like this. You want to play with it. I totally understand that. Now the problem is this was done. Okay, when this was originally set up, what happened is, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, guys. It's not the slide and frame. It was just a blowback unit that needed to be either this needs to be modified or it needs to be seated. Now I haven't figured out if it's seated or modified, but I think it needs to be modified, because this is a stock TM Hopper blowback unit, and it looks like, if you look carefully, it's this side right here. And when I look down at it, you have to look down, straight down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's not completely flush with the rails. So unfortunately, what happened is, I think what happened is you buy it, you assemble it, and then you put it on, and then that's when it was getting stuck, because when it was assembled, I disassembled it, and it was very rough here. Now what I want to tell you guys to do is, especially if you buy sets like this with a frame and slide, I'm just going to say 90% of the time they should be dropping. And I don't mean with parts, I mean just with the slide and the frame. Okay, so if we look at this, we know this is a drop-in. Now if it's tight, just put a little lube on there and rack it a little bit, then you should be fine after a while. Okay, but that's the first thing I want you guys to do if you watch this channel and you're buying an expensive set. Just for the sake of it, just do the slide and the frame first. Don't put anything in the frame, don't put anything in the slide. Just work on the slide and frame first. If it's tight, just put a little lube on there, rack it up. The next thing you want to do is, you want to start putting in the internals. Now I need to push the valve reset down. Okay. You don't want to ever do this again. And that's okay. We're talking. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to smooth this out, because it's a little rough to the touch. I want this to be smooth, but I don't want to remove any more material. So I'm just going to smooth this, and polishing is removing material, so don't do it too much. I'm just going to polish it just so smooth enough. And the next thing I'm going to do is, I have aluminum black. Look up KC Birchwood. They have like gloss matte. This is more of a matte finish. So I'm gonna go get. I think I'm actually out of matte, so I have to go. I'm gonna buy some more of this just to cover this up. So one, I'm gonna smooth it out. Two, I'm gonna make it look like it was brand new again, so we don't see this. Don't ever do this, guys. Whenever I talk to people, I try to make it simple as possible. This kit is, I think it's close to $500, or maybe like $450. Anyways, you look at this slide, frame. Just put it, let's just say $200, $200. This is at worst $40. Usually, whenever I have them for sale and they're brand new, I'll sell them for $20. Always modify the cheaper parts, or more easily accessible parts before you ever modify frames and slides. Once again, I understand why this happens, because this isn't the first customer that I've had that has an expensive set and they modded this, or I've even gotten really worse. I feel bad for these guys, but techs modded these frames and then sent it back to them. Still didn't work, and then they sent it to me. So I fixed a lot of other techs problems. Don't ever do that. All right, modify the cheaper parts first, or parts that are easily accessible. Guess what? If I somehow ruin this blowback unit, guess what? I could go on, an airsoft pistol form and probably buy one within a day easily for 20, 30, 40 bucks. Or I could go buy a lightweight blowback unit for 40 to 60 bucks, depending on wherever you buy it. That is, it outweighs the frame. And I said it repeatedly. When you get something cool like this, you want to play with it. You just, sometimes you push it, but that's okay. I'm here to fix it, and I'm going to be restoring this guy to his, I'm going to get this guy back up and running. We're putting in the front sight. Front sights are always notoriously hard for, I'd probably say, most people. Thankfully, he didn't attempt to put it in the front sight, which is good, because there's no damage here on the front sight. That's one thing, kind of like it's an indicator for me, especially when I see other, when they send me other, techs work on him. I'll see a lot of damage here because, one, they don't know how to, to file the front sight, and they don't know how to use they won't be using like nylon. They'll be using like steel heads or something, or fly heads, or if you're really skilled, you can get it with the metal punch. But one wrong move, guess what? You're going to be hitting the slide. So then that's why you have, where are they? These are like, basically plastic punches, and you're not going to damage the slide. All right, and then I'm seeing these a lot lately. I got a couple of customers, and all of them, four of them have this. I don't know what, I need to ask them what company this is, but guys, stop buying these. I don't know if this came with the set. I don't think it would, but whoever sells these, stop buying them. These are ridiculously overpowered. This is like 170%, 200%. I don't know what it is, but you shouldn't ever be putting this in unless you're trying to go for some kind of field. But if you are a skirmisher and you're trying to play with your gun, 150 is the max. AIP is literally the only recoil spring I buy now. It's the 150 and the 140. I don't buy anything else anymore. Like, I'm done with the other ones. I'm done trying to figure out their percentage and what they mean. 150 AIP, 140 AIP work great. I love them. They're like, I've been using those for years, and they're the best. This 170 stuff gotta go out the window. All right. I actually contacted him about it, and I told him I don't want to. This is overkill. Alright, and this is another common issue I see. Loose recoil guide rods. This guy just put some World Super Glue on here, 242 blue Loctite. You can even put like an O-ring, plumber tape, anything just to keep it from loosening up. You don't want this, all of a sudden shooting out, at someone or something. Then it's going to be a mess inside your Hi-Capa. Alright, I think that's it. I just wanted to help, if anyone watches this, just think about what I said. Take your time. If you don't know what you're doing, honestly, just contact me. I do a very good job. I know what I'm doing. I provide videos. I'm $40 an hour, but I'm worth it, right? I know there's plenty of other stores that charge near that price, or if not more, and, they don't have my knowledge and my skills. Okay? You guys take it easy. Remember, put a value on the pieces and accessibility. I can't go buy this frame unless I buy the whole set. This I can always buy easy. Okay, take it easy, guys. See you around.